Okay, hey everybody. So I am here today with Kim Neal, and Kim had the best idea for Christmas time. What says more about Christmas than a fruitcake? And that's what we're going to do today. Quite frankly and honestly, I have never made fruitcake. And I think you've made it just a few times, but your father-in-law loved fruitcake.
Yes,
so that's
it
what got
was his favorite. So I test drove a couple fruitcakes a couple times, but nothing so special that I saved the recipe.
Oh, okay. So we're using a recipe that talks about it being a little more modern maybe, but I'm excited. Let's get going. Okay, we should probably bring up at this point that we have taken the bud pan and we have thoroughly buttered it and floured it. Because if you've ever cooked with a bud pan, that's so important to make sure that it comes out.
That's right.
So
all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah, so here's our bud pan right here. We've made sure that all the nooks and crannies have flour in them. And the oven is preheated to 325.
Where to have the bud pan ready is we take the dried fruits that we have already chopped here and we put them in a microwave safe bowl and stir in the brandy and the amaretto.
Okay.
Put them in there for 90 seconds. We've already chopped all of this fruit, pre-chopped it, and we have a good mix here of
apricots,
pears. Then we have some
currants. Okay. And this is figs here. And this is cranberries
and golden raisins.
All right. So we have all these here, and then we're going
to add the brandy and the amaretto.
All right. Quarter cup of each of those. This is why fruitcakes last so long, right?
That's right.
Okay, and we're going to mix that up together. And we're going to
microwave that for 90 seconds. And then we're going to set it aside while we work on the cake.
So we've just pulled the fruit out of the microwave and setting it aside.
Okay.
And now it's 1 cup of butter.
1 cup of butter. And then add the sugar. We need 2 cups of sugar.
Okay.
And we're going to beat that until fluffy. Right, next we'll add in the baking powder, which is here.
Okay.
The salt and 1/4 teaspoon of the orange extract.
This is orange extract, which is kind of a handy little thing to have around. Orange extract goes good in a lot of stuff. It smells good. All right, and we're going to mix that back up. Oh, that smells good. Really smell that orange extract. Yum. Okay, now we're going to beat in 1 egg at a time.
That's right. That's 1 at a time, letting each one get incorporated before adding the next. You scrape down the sides of the bowl as needed.
Okay, what's next?
Blend the flour and the orange juice separately. So we have a cup of orange juice to add between the flour adds. So blend in the flour, let's see.
Oh, do I alternate or?
Blend alternating at beginning and ending with flour.
Okay. Some flour. Always have to run it a little slow or it ends up in our face.
That's right.
And that comes from experience. I've done that many times.
Yes,
Then we'll add a little bit of orange juice. Now we're ready to add what it's all about. This is our mixed fruit that's been soaking in brandy and amaretto, and we microwaved it for 90 seconds. We'll let it, while we were putting the rest of the cake together, we just let it sit there and kind of enjoy gathering up those flavors.
Yummy.
So we'll turn it up. Let's just fix this up in here. Okay. And then we're going to add, this is some candied cherries.
More candied fruit.
And more candied fruits. And these actually come from Central Market like this. So this was really easy to buy it this way.
Surprising they had their fruitcake mix ready to go in October.
This is that. Okay. last but not least, the
2
pecans.
cups of chopped pecans.
And these are Texas pecans from Comal County. Just want to throw that in. So I'm sure this will be the best fruitcake ever because it has Texas pecans.
Oh, it already looks delicious.
Yeah. It's really just not that hard to make this. I think I've always thought about fruitcake as being this very difficult cake to put together, but it's like anything. If you have your ingredients out and ready, and we had pretty much chopped everything before we got started.
Right, the chopping's the hardest part.
It really is. And then it just really goes together so nicely. I did change out beaters on my mixer. I had, just to do the butter and the sugar, I used a traditional beater, and then I did change to the one that is more like a scraper. As it got thicker, I have found sometimes that just works better. Kind of make this even in here. Look at that, it really fills up the pan. Okay, so I'm gonna tell a little bit about how Kim and I know each other. We both started out at Xerox. We were both marketing majors in college and then started out at Xerox. We missed each other at the time that we were there, like only by a couple of months. I'm sure we would have been best friends had we been there together. So I hate we missed that, but we become friends through another mutual friend. And we did just recently drive up to Dallas to visit that mutual friend and stopped on our way back at Collins Street Bakery.
That's right.
This is a true Texas institution. It was started in the late 1800s by a German immigrant. They say that came over with a whisk. Here, I've got one here. A whisk and a desire to cook. So fortunately, I think he teamed up with an entrepreneur in Corsicana, Texas, and quickly they became a very popular part of Texas. They say the Barnum and Bailey Circus came through in the early 1900s and ordered them to send all over the world, and that's what started their mail order business.
Wow.
So they've actually been in the mail order business for a long time. Now we'll see if ours tastes like this. Should we try some?
Well, that'd be a good idea.
And just see what theirs tastes like, and then we'll try ours and we'll give it the test.
That's right. Do the real taste test.
Real taste.
What's interesting is they have so many flavors of their fruitcakes now.
They do.
At the Collins Street Bakery, and they have that great location near Waco.
Right outside of Waco.
Yeah.
That's right. So this is the traditional fruitcake that we're going to open up. It comes in this cute little tin. You can get them in several sizes. This was actually the smallest size that they had. And look how cute that is. It's almost like for 2 people, that would be perfect. Okay, so the cake's out of the oven. It's supposed to rest for 15 minutes and cool. And in the meantime, we're making like a sauce that we're gonna pour on top of it. And it's a 1/3 cup of orange juice, right? And a 1/3 cup of sugar. Spoon it in there. And then we'll just mix that together. So that's what that looks like. So I'm wondering if I should do it this way.
Yes, I think so.
Take it and flip it. Okay. There it goes. Oh, I think it's got
Oh my God! It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of us.
Oh, me too.
Okay, so now we have this little sauce, and what do you think? Just put it on
I think
there
just
with a basting brush and just
the whole surface.
baste it on there. There's orange juice in the cake, and then there's orange extract in the cake. So orange should be a prevalent flavor, and it smells so good. Okay, there we go. Complete.
All right.
Okay, Kim, we have a tradition in Texicureans that once we cook together, you are a Texicurean. And
Oh.
here's your apron that says, everything tastes better in Texas.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. I am so excited.
Oh, so much
Enjoying
fun.
living in the kitchen.
Yeah. So now we're gonna make, it's like a little icing that you just pour over the top. And I think it's going to make it really pretty. So I think it's a good reason to do it, don't you?
Yes.
And you've got this mixed up. We're going to let it sit for just a minute so any of the lumps come out. I think that's a pretty good consistency.
Looks great. Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think we'll just stop at that. I did the other, so we'll let you do this.
All right.
Pretty. It's just a nice light glaze. And I think we talked about, yes, this will make it taste good, but I think really it just makes it so pretty. Okay, Kim, it's time to try it.
All right.
Here we go. Taste test. Oh, yum. Really
Delicious.
good. Do you taste that orange in there?
I do, and it's perfect.
It's just the right amount. It's the right amount of fruit. And the batter is just as good as the fruit.
It is. It's so good.
And moist.
Well, this might become a new favorite.
It might become our Christmas thing that we do. This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
fun.
So good. So fun.